Oh, now we're tilted. Well, that sucks. Oh shit. There we go. Where was that? Abstract? No. I swore it was under vintage. Shit. Oh, Zombie Skin's a new one. Hello, hello. How are you? I'm blonde now for a while. Crystals. Interesting. Really? Okay, that's just weird. Oh, it's under textures. Okay, that's weird. Hey, Jess. Oh, it must have stuttered. That's why I did that. Okay. Hello. It's going to be 3 shades of blue. So you are correct in your assumption. You're absolutely. Oh shit, I didn't do that on a layer. Fuck, so I have to do that again. God damn it. Hello, Miss Windy Girl. I don't know, I'm trying this brush out because I like it, but I'm not sure how I feel about it on this particular piece of work. So we'll see. It's one of those that you have to keep your brush on the paper because it's a repeating pattern. Because if you pick up your pen, it'll see, it fucking stuttered there, so now I have to start over. The head of the, oh my gosh, I can't wait. I'm so excited. If a year ago you had told me I would be asking a friend to crochet me a rainbow unicorn eggplant with clouds for feet, I would have laughed because that's hilarious. Alright. I don't know, that cracks me up so much. Okay. Oh, that's cool. So at least you will be able to use it. You know, it's not just, you know, for my. Oh, you need help, honey. I don't know why the bed keeps doing that. My damn mattress topper keeps sliding off the bed. And so like Zaza's palette is like slowly sliding down the hill that it's formed because it's sliding this way off my bed and her palette's over there. You can't turn this one off by nuzzling it. I'm not sure how I feel about this because only some of the dots got the color on them. Yeah, let's leave that one out of there. Let's leave it how it is. I made this one yesterday. I made that yesterday. And then I made this one just now. So same lines but different colors. So it's really pretty. Face is sticking to my damn. So I love this color. This colorway. So I've got more colors that I'm going to turn that one because I really like this one. Take this sinking do colors palette. Ooh, what about that color scheme? This one here. That'll be pretty. Although I may do this one without the green. So let's see. Thank you for the likes. I'm crooked. Why is it crooked? So the key to changing the colors is to duplicate the artwork and then change the colors. But instead of deleting the layer with the colors, because I need it to keep it with the assisted drawing, I'm going to erase the colors from this color palette, or from this piece of art. Which, because it's assisted, I only need to erase one part of it. Insert photo. And yes, I'm aware of what was just on screen, but I have them posted on Instagram and they were covered, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay. We have blood and fire, decisions, that's alright. Welcome to my silly life. This place misunderstood. Oh, I forgot to change my brush back. Did it slow me down? Oh, I'm interested though what it would look like this. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, maybe next time. Pretty, pretty, please, don't you ever feel like you're less than perfect. With this effect though, I have to actually color the whole board and then erase. I could figure out how to do the whole masking thing, but I don't know. I don't really want to. Found yourself, you were wrong. The voices in your head make them like you instead. So complicated, look how we all make. I know the change for such a tired game. Know how you feel, I know the demons do the same. Oh, oh. Well, baby, I'm okay, honey. I'm just singing. I'm not sad. I sing when I'm happy too. Yeah, not just when I'm sad. You are perfect to me. Drinking is a nice cold beer. When we try too hard, it's a waste of my time. I wish I had the cool setup to where I could actually film what I'm doing. You know, have the camera overhead while I'm live. That would be awesome. But I don't have the money for that. I am a sad, broke content creator who will always have beginner beginner style content. So I like those people who are big and, you know, popular creators, and they have like all this fancy equipment, and I'll never be that, and that's okay. I highly doubt I'm gonna get rich and famous from selling gradient flowers on Redbubble. Hello, Starshine. I always want to say good morning. Good morning, Starshine. Good morning, Starshine. I don't know why. I got no one to tell them to, it's true. And that's not me like shitting on myself about, you know, I understand that in the grand scheme of TikTok that I am not exactly the like target entertainment kind of thing, because I don't have the energy to you know, I don't have the energy to do all that stuff that a lot of content creators do. I mean, they it's a job for them, and I don't have the means to make it a job. Because if I had the means to make it a job, I could work a real job. So I do it again, and that's okay. I was made for you. But I am quite aware that according to the TikTok algorithm, I'm boring. Generally speaking, I'm not, but like TikTok has like a way of like the way they measure entertainment or what's entertaining to the people, to the masses, or whatever. It's like, I know that I am not. The reason why I'm not color grabbing this is because Procreate has a way of latching onto similar colors and changing them when they're next to the color you color grab, because there's not a black line between this and the other red, and I don't want it to change the tone because it'll slowly grab the rest of them too, and I don't want it to change the colors. So that's why I'm manually painting this and not color grabbing and dropping it. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Well, good for him. I mean, it sucks that, you know, you gotta babysit, but at the same time, you know. I am so many stories of where I've been and how I got to where I am. Oh, but these stories don't mean anything when you got no one to tell them to. It's true. Oh shit, why did it do that? I hate when it does that. Yeah, it's true. I was made for you. See, it does it again. Stop switching to the damn eraser. Seriously. each other. When the other was ever there. You and me, we were alone together. Just like the earth keeps the air. I told you when you wanna come running. I think I got all of it. Laws in the in-between. For me, we walk through lines together. Our hearts matching the same beat. You see everything, it happens for a reason. You can be flawed enough, but perfect for a person. Ah. Yes, well. She made it seem like it wasn't a choice, and people should always have choices. Always. Oh, son of a... It's because it was so big. But the thing that she wants to do is optional. This doesn't feel optional. Right? Like you're just gonna do it. Not even gonna ask you if you were going to, it's just like just assumed. Like, what the fuck? Running through the dark, and they say everything, it happens for a reason. You can be flawed enough, but perfect for a person. Someone who will be there when you start to fall apart. Guiding your direction when you're running through the dark. Oh, it's you and me. Oh, it's you and... Oh, did I ask? Oh, it's you and me. It's you and me. I'm using Procreate. And I am using the grid assist, the drawing assist, so I'm using the symmetry so that when I draw on one grid it shows up in the other parts, so I don't have to like figure out how to manually draw a symmetrical image. It's cheating, but it works. I've tried a bunch of the other apps, and to me, this one, excuse me, is the most user-friendly, and I think the pro version is also worth it. And new brushes have popped up since I updated. I now have a brush called Zombie Skin, and I didn't before. And I want to use it, it looks cool. It has a bunch of really cool textures that are, I know some of the other ones have textured brushes, and like, I think the one you can have like a temporary access to all of the pro brushes for free if you watch an ad or something. I don't know, I like this app better out of all of the ones that I've used so far. And I figured out a workaround to Apple transforming their PNGs to JPEGs, is you don't save them to your camera roll, to your pictures, you save them to your files. And it will upload to your, like if you have to email yourself an image, it will stay a PNG when you upload it from your files. I was able to upload to Redbubble from my iPad, doing it that way. Yeah, I started out using that one, and I prefer Procreate. When I saw honestly, when I saw on TikTok what it was capable of, I fell in love with it, and I was like, I want to try that. I want to do that. But it's personal preference. I'm not shitting on anybody who doesn't want to use it. I just prefer it. So that's what I just did. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. It's completely user friendly. And the learning curve was a little rough at first, because it is different, because most drawing apps are practically the same, but Procreate's a little different. The layout is different, and the usability is slightly different. It's definitely one of those that you want a pencil for. I used an off-brand up until I switched tablets, and then this latest software update, my off-brand Apple Pencil stopped working properly, so I had to get one. Thanks to a very generous friend. Yeah, my tablet was advertised, like you could get the tablet and the keyboard and all that stuff with the new generation Apple Pencil, and because of that tells me that they're going to at some point discontinue the compatibility between the new, because I have the smaller version of the newest tablet, so it's not the 12.9, it's the smaller one of that, but it's the same type. But yeah, the fact that my tablet was advertised with that whole package tells me that the generation 1 is going to eventually stop working. So I didn't bother buying it, even though it's cheaper, because what's the point if it's just not going to be compatible anymore? Thank you for the follow. Yeah, so, and I don't have to worry about losing the end of it. This actually charges with my tablet, like it connects to the side of my actual tablet here, right there. So yeah, after certain updates, it's gonna probably not work anymore, I think, or after whatever tablet comes after this, you probably wouldn't be able to use. Yes, this is the 11 point something, the same type as the 12.9, the weird shaped big huge one. So it's the same kind, it's just the smaller version because it was cheaper. And my sister got this for me on our phone plan, so it is. What are the specs on this thing? Let me see, where's the about? So I got the 256 gig. I don't remember how big, it's 11 something, 11. Yes, I did. It's, yeah, because I'm dyeing it blue soon. So I bleached my hair. My hair was dark brown. Well, it was a weird maroon color that was natural to my person, because I haven't box dyed my hair in years and years and years. So when the sun hits my hair, it wasn't brown, it was maroon, and it was weird. I'm like, I was looking at my ends one day and I was like, why is my hair maroon? Like, I was like in the light, like this light, the sun was shining through a window, and I was like holding it up, and I was like, why is my hair maroon? Is all of my hair this color? Like, it was so funny. But yeah, so this is the iPad that functions like a laptop to a point. Oh yes, iPad Pro 11-inch 3rd generation, it says, was the model name. I don't know why I didn't see that before. That's what I was looking for. So it is the 11-inch. I thought it was 11 point something, but it's not. The other one is 12.9, which is weird. It's a weird, odd number. Yeah. Problem is, though, is the rest of the world is not coded to work on a tablet still. So there's still some things that I can't do on here because, like, the coding for other things is not compatible yet. They just haven't worked it out yet. Like, there's some aspects of Chrome where I don't get the desktop version of Chrome. It still looks like the mobile version because Chrome thinks this is a mobile device, because it technically is. That's just a few little things. I have noticed that it's a little better than my old tablet. My old tablet was literally an older tablet. They no longer sell that version anymore. It's the or the phone company doesn't sell it anymore. It was the 1st generation something. I don't fucking remember. It was much older, and when it was thinner than this one too, like thinner, the actual like millimeter thickness was smaller. And it was very limited hard drive. It was really small. So this is definitely an upgrade. If you get this tablet or the 12.9, whichever one, get a screen protector, because even with the screen protector, I have a micro crack in my screen. I know I do because it stutters when I'm drawing on it. If I have my hand pressed over here, it stutters over here on my screen when I'm drawing lines, because I can actually draw a really good curved line, but my connection stutters, so there's a micro fracture in my screen that would have been much bigger if I hadn't had a screen protector on it. So microfracture is fine, it's not spreading. It's just annoying when I'm trying to draw a curved line, when I'm trying to do like a smooth swoop, so I have to make sure that my tablet is oriented so I can rest my hand here, because if it's resting on the screen, it'll make it stutter over on the other side. So for sure, get a screen protector. It doesn't matter if it says that it's crack resistant, it's lying, because that's how they get you. So, excuse me. So, oh, that's not what I want. What do I want to do? Select create? Huh. Okay. Is it not gonna... So, I have done these. Is it? Oh, it's changing them. Stop grabbing my face. So that is sunset colors. Stop focusing on my face. Sunset colors. Brightness is so high on this. Oh, well, that explains it, because it was super high. So there's that one. That's better. And then boring, plain old orange, blue, yellow, red, green, and purple. But yeah, I updated this one, so this is a different shade of blue than the original one that I did. It's more vibrant. This one's my favorite, even though it doesn't have the same type of shading, because I couldn't do that with these ones here. So in there, there's a little bit of different shading than on this one. I did get the shading in here, but I couldn't on the rest of them because of the gradient, but that's okay. I like that it looks like this and that the shading is inconsistent compared to the others because the color trade-off is nice. So this one is my next project. I'm going to redraw this and make the image symmetrical. So I'm going to do the background separate and make it the same on both sides. And then I'll add, after that, I'll add in the triple spiral. Add the triple spiral, the Triskelay in there, excuse me. Because I like the way this looks on my Redbubble when it's like multiples of them lined up. But because these lines here don't match, it looks funny. It looks like you know, like if you were to draw a triangle like this kind of thing. So I'm eventually gonna redo that, and then I've got to find the stock watercolor that I used for the background, because I like that background. I don't want to use it again, but I don't know what I did with it. So yeah. But yeah. There's see just where we're at. Please don't say you love me. You might not say it back. Don't say you love me, 'cause I might not say it back. Doesn't mean my heart starts skipping when you look at me like that. So I think my next one, I'm gonna use this color palette. These color palettes are all like free for use kind of thing, as long as you're not like selling the palette themselves. So I have no guilt in using them over and over again to color things. Like I feel nothing about using them because I'm not using the image itself, I'm using them as a color grab. So that's all I'm using them for. Excuse me. So I keep it down here in the corner so I can color grab from it. So that's all I'm doing. Hey ho, you offered me a ride. Said you were tired, let me carry you a while. Hey ho, on the devil's back. Hey ho, I know you, man, I'm tired and I wanna go home. Ride on the devil's back, save my soul, save my soul. Hey ho, ring this sound. Hey ho, last. I am so excited. I can't wait. Women are so sweet. Lord knows you're only human. I'm tired and you wanted to go home. We'll never see your children again. Sing this song in my soul. Sorry for the sniffles. I'm allergic to the state of Michigan. And I don't really have anything to blow my nose on. Oh, yay. You're tired and we wanted to go home. We'll never see your children again. You're only human, you're tired and you wanted to go home. We'll never see your children again. Ugh. Right? No, like, fuck. I'm allergic to being alive during the spring and summer months. I honestly didn't have allergies in California. And I didn't have allergies my whole life living in South Carolina. It wasn't until actually my second year living in Michigan that I started having allergy problems, which is fucking wild in itself. Oh my god, that's cool. Giving me a million reasons, giving me a million, giving me a million reasons, about a million reasons. I can guarantee you it is all of the organophosphates. Well, not only, but my sister is actually super sensitive to organophosphate poisoning to the point where she has to eat organic food. She dropped down, she lost so much weight because of organophosphate poisoning that she was wearing children's size underwear. And Jason, my son, is actually so allergic to non-organic foods that he can go into anaphylaxis if he eats it. So that's great. And we lived below an avocado farm when we lived in California, so yeah. Oh, but the doctors, they praised her for her weight loss, and I'm sitting there going, she's literally wearing children's clothes. She's 5'7", and she is very large boned, and she's wearing children's sized clothing. How is that healthy? Please explain that to me. Yeah. She also has a, like she'll have, seizures if she doesn't eat organic. And originally it started out as hypoglycemia, to where she literally had to set her phone to have an alarm every 2 hours. And she found out she also has a fructose intolerance, so if she drinks too much juice, you know, she'll live on the toilet for the next like 10 hours. And that was part of it as well. So like it fucked her whole body up. Yeah, she could have not survived. It was bad. She dropped so much weight, and very fast too. It wasn't a gradual weight loss. It was just one day she weighed a normal amount, and it was almost like within months. She had dropped. She's wearing a size small, and sometimes she was wearing a size extra small, and then she was wearing children's underwear because none of the rest of them fit. All but, you know, oh, you're losing weight. It's so good. It's so good to lose weight. Baby, don't walk out that door, I'm on my knees. You're all I'm living for. So I don't need to see it. It's like, diet culture is so fucking dangerous. I had an eating disorder, and doctors were just praising me for all the weight that I had lost. I lost over 100 pounds in less than like 3 months. That is not safe. That is so dangerous. I don't know how I survived. I'm pretty sure I topped out at 300 pounds. Mostly because of gabapentin. It made me gain weight. I didn't know that gaining weight was a side effect of taking gabapentin. And then when my doctor pulled me off of it cold turkey, I dropped weight very quickly on top of having an eating disorder, and I lost at least 100 pounds in 3 months. I think 3 months is being generous, though. I woke up one morning and my clothes didn't fit suddenly. I was eating, 16 ounces? The small cans of ravioli. I was eating one of those every other day. And it was because of my ex. Because I wanted to take up as little space as possible. What kept me alive was that I was drinking Gatorade on days that I wasn't eating. Drinking Gatorade and eating spoonfuls of sugar. Because Gatorade and sugar were staples, so it wasn't going out of his way to buy those things. But apparently buying and preparing me food, because we lived up a full flight of stairs with a landing and a turn, so it was a full and then a half flight. No, it's not triggering at all. I'm angry at him. I'm still angry after 4 years. I'm still mad at him. Because he left me. One of the reasons he left me was because I was overweight, even though at the time that he left me, he was so self-centered that he did not see that I was literally actually at the time smaller than the woman he left me for. So I am a bit salty about it, but no, not triggered. Never that. I'm infuriated how doctors treat people who are going through things like that. Like it's like, oh, well, you're gaining weight again, and it's like, yeah, because I actually have a semi-positive relationship with food now. Not really, but I hate eating. I hate that I have to consume food. I don't like food anymore. I hate food. I hate that I have to eat. I hate that it takes time to cook. I hate that people have to make food for me because I can't go downstairs and cook for myself. I hate every aspect of eating. I hate it. Like, I don't enjoy food anymore. I don't like... You know how, like, some people, they watch, like, Food Network and stuff, and they're like, oh, I want to learn how to cook that, or, oh, that looks so delicious, I want to try that. Like, I used to be that person, and now I don't care. It's fascinating to learn and watching people do those things, like, to watch those cooking shows, but, like, I don't have the desire to do it myself. I don't, like, wish I could cook for myself anymore. I have no want or wish for it. I you know, if I could legitimately survive without consuming another piece of food and be a healthy human being, I would live that way. I don't like eating anymore. I don't like the process of food making or eating or any of it. I don't enjoy food, and it makes me sad that I've lost something, you know. But I don't know. Mostly it's kind of like he took that from me, kind of thing, because of my desire to take up as little space as possible, because he made me feel worthless and like I was nothing, so I wanted to be nothing. And he broke up with me because I was boring and because I wasn't taking care of my health and this, that, and the other reason. And I'm like, no, you just wanted free reign to do whatever you wanted, because we were polyamorous, and I told him he couldn't be with one person because she wasn't polyamorous, so if they were together, she'd be cheating on her partner, and that made me very uncomfortable. So he did it anyway, and then he broke up with me because she was more interesting. So there's that. So that's fantastic. You know. Yeah. Love is on our side. Ugh. We go back before the morning took you. When you was gone. So sing to me till I fall asleep, like the way you did when you were still mine. And tell me that it's not over yet. We were never good at saying goodbye. Can't you see what's right in front of your eyes? Oh. Can we go back before the storm came raging? Everything you do. Oh, I always fuck up right there. So sing to me till I fall asleep, like the way you did when you were still mine. So sing to me till I fall asleep, like the way you did when you were still mine. I want that purple. What is that purple? There's a leaf in the fall that turns this beautiful deep shade of purple when it goes brown and falls off the tree. And that is not the right shade. I'm trying to find... Ugh. Well, my footage is. Wild Aster? No, it's this color. In the eve of the night I saw you bleeding thunder. I could hear you scream. Into the air I breathe. Open night and fast asleep. Oh, still in select mode. Whoops. Your footsteps ringing in your ears. Oh, damn it. Secure yourself to heaven. Excuse me. Your earthly word. It's a leaf. It's shaped like that. Well, the top is round. And they turn this vibrant purple color. Dig a grave to bury you. To fall, you need no ground. Release from circles, guard its light. Now we are our chosen ones. Secure yourself to heaven. Hold on tight, the night has come. Cast it off your earthly burdens. You have just begun. Fasten up. I think that's about as close as I'm gonna get to what I want to do. In the eve of the night I saw you bleeding thunder. I could hear you scream. Silent to the air I breathe. Open night and fast asleep. Only no footsteps. Boy, you're raging, have no fear. Secure. Hold on tight, the night has come. Fasten up your earthly burdens. You have just begun. Secure yourself to heaven. Hold on tight, the night has come. Fasten up your earthly burdens. You have just begun. Secure yourself to heaven. Hold on tight, the night has come. Fasten up your earthly burdens. You have just begun. We are our chosen ones. So now the night has come. Release from circles, guard its light. Now we are our chosen one. Every now and then I get a little. Okay, because those two colors are nowhere near related, so I could color drop that one. Thank God. Because having to color all of that one square. Oh, no, I need this one. After all the years have come by. Oh, that's pretty. Let's see how far. Oh, I love that! I just did yellow and purple. So pretty. I'm in love with this one. I adore this one. This color. This is very close to the color I was talking about. This up here. It looks more brighter on there to me than it does to my eyeballs. It's darker. It's like I don't know. It's almost the color of an eggplant, but not quite that dark. Not quite that dark. Almost. Did I make it all the way that big? Oh, I guess I did. And giving off sparks. I'm gonna at some point look up a tutorial on how to mask so that when you color something, you don't have to erase around it for the most part, because that's annoying, having to do all this erasing. But that's okay. I mean, if you're transitioning from traditional art to digital art, because like I love technology, very much so, in fact, but some things I just don't bother learning because the way that I do them works. Like digital art without doing the whole like masking thing and all that stuff. Like, I just discovered how to do gradients on here, and I've been using this program for at least a year. But when I want to learn something, I look it up. Like, I figured out, the other day I learned how to do seamless wallpaper. And so I'm gonna try and come up with an actual design for seamless wallpaper. So that's cool. I will have to watch the tutorial again and actually do the steps on here once I'm ready. But I gotta come up with like little doodles and stuff to put in the wallpaper. Because then I can create it for Redbubble and just have seamless like iconography, which will be really cool. I may do something superhero themed. Not sure yet. I gotta be careful though because fucking Disney owns everything now, so I have to be incredibly careful with what I do. Which is why, like, my Hawkeye themed thing is called what was it? Purple Archer or Superhero Guy or whatever I called it. I'm like, no. And I didn't even tag it as Hawkeye, I don't think. Because Disney actually looks for those names. So I didn't name it that on Redbubble. Yeah, that's not gonna work. They can try. It's part of it's actually not part of a dead culture, so it's still in use right now. So they can't. They literally can't. They can trademark Loki as Loki appears, but not the name itself. They can trademark the, I don't know, specific font used for their names. But they can't copyright a Norse name because they've been around longer than Disney has. So, good luck with that. And yes, I'm sitting here eating salt. Sometimes you just need to eat some salt. Like, you can trademark, like, if you create a font that you specifically write the name Odin in for Marvel, you can trademark that font written with those letters, but you can't copyright the name Odin. Because trademark and copyright aren't actually the same thing. His trademark is like branding. And copyright is saying that you made this thing, that it's an original idea and it's not. Or Thor, Loki, exactly. So the font that you use, if you created a font specifically to write the name Loki for the MCU, you can have that font trademarked in that specific order with those letters, but you can't copyright the name Loki at all. Like, you can't. The name Loki's been around way longer than Disney, way longer than most civilizations, in fact. So, yeah, not really a thing they can do. Okay, so that's the yellow and purple one. That's how that turned out. I love how that turned out. That's really pretty. Alright. Excuse me. And gold flower. Oh. Alright. Oh, I gotta put the white background back on it. So it, with the white background, stop focusing on my face. What was that? Hold on a second, I got a message from yeah, but unfortunately it's not going to show up really well on some of the items on Redbubble if I don't have the white background. I may pick and choose which items I put this on with or without it, but for the most part, it's going to stay on there, unfortunately. But thankfully, the cool thing is that I can actually upload different images in the same listing. So like if I want to do 50 of them with the white background and 20 of them without the white background, I can do that within the same like major upload, which is cool. Miss Press. Hello, pretty girl. You look rough, honey. You look rough. As you spray snot all over my face. Thank you for that. You don't feel good. You don't feel good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you don't feel good. I'm sorry. Oh no! Go over there and do that. I love you. I just don't want you to sneeze in my face. I don't think I've ever eaten an animal so quickly. I know. Yes, I know. I love you though. Yes, I do. I love you. Just don't want snot on me. Don't want snot on me. Yeah. She's gone into heat again. Poor baby. Yeah. And now she's got a sinus thing going on. So that's great. Too bad the surgeon who would remove her eye is not the same one who would be removing her uterus, so I couldn't do that all at once. Can you please go somewhere else when you need to do that? At least face the other way. Jeebus. Yeah, I still love you. I just don't want you to sneeze on me. You are a sweet girl and I love you. I just don't want you to snot on me. No snot on your mama. No snot on mama. No snot on mama. Pretty girl. Ugh. I did more flowers.
Maya.
She's like, you bought that for me, didn't you?
Oh, so.
Thank you.
They're pretty.
Yeah.
I like those. You did all those yourself?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just changed the color behind the lines and stuff.
I wanted to know the actual like drawing. Though,
Yes, I actually do that. Yeah, I actually do that myself.
So pretty. I like that one.
And then
Go
that's,
back.
And then that's the original one.
I like that one.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I like the way it flows with the darker tips.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of doing like two different color petals or whatever the other ones were, like highlights and lowlights kind of thing with the petals.
Oh no, it's all a gradient. It all starts out as a color and it fades out.
I like that other one though. It's like
That one didn't.
oh, I see that one's in.
It didn't quite gradient as much as I wanted it to, but I still like it. And this one's my favorite.
See, I like that other one because that one's not as gradient.
No, because I only use two colors.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I use gold and purple, but this
I
one.
like that one.
This
it's
one
the
is
one more obvious.
It's a fall color, so it's
Yeah.
orange and then red and then a pink tone and then purple.
Purple. I was gonna say the other ones, like the purple is a lot different than the orange in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
The other ones were more subtle. I like that one that's like totally like
Oh yeah.
the transition figure.
Yep. Thank you, by the way. Make sure I erased the main color because some of them I didn't. I missed some. There's one right there. How did I only? Oh, it's probably in a weird spot. Maya wants my meatball sub so bad. Well, if it's any consolation, Maya, your cat hair is all over my screen, so there's that. Alright. Well, I'm gonna go because it's midnight. I need to eat again, and I need to upload these to Redbubble and post them on TikTok. So I'm gonna go. So thank you for hanging out with me. Jess, if you're still in here, I can't wait to see my eggplant. Yes, I'll definitely be trying to do some of that as well, getting some rest. Everybody else get some rest too, please. Love you guys. Thanks for being here, and I will see you guys next time.